Yes, sir, baby. On the radar radio. Yo, special guest in the building. She just killed her performance. Staten Island in the building, Laya in the building. What's up?
What's good?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
I'm happy you're back in New York.
Yeah. Like for like a blip,
Literally like a blip.
For a blip. I'll be back out again. Happy to be home though.
Okay, well at least you're happy to be home.
I'm happy to be home.
I know because we were like chopping up a little bit about going back and forth between here and LA and whatnot, and I'm just like I'm kind of jealous at the same time because it's like I always, when you're from New York, you're always like, oh, I can't wait to like leave New York. I need to leave New York. You say I need to leave New York for like a week just so I can like do something different again.
Yeah, but it's bittersweet because I've only like really just started traveling because of my music But when I do, I'm just working. So it's like, I enjoy the weather. Don't get me wrong. Like I get to get like my cute little outfits off because the weather's cute, but I don't really get to experience like a lot. Cause I'm doing what I love. So.
But you're doing what you love in like, okay, if you're doing what you love in like January in LA though, that's pretty fire.
No, real shit though, LA gets cold. Like, don't let LA fool you. It gets cold. Because
50 degrees isn't cold.
No, it gets cold. I've been out there with thinking I'm from New York. And I'm like, yeah, I'm going to LA. It's about to be hot. And then I get out there and I'm packed for like summer. And it's like a fall transition winter something out there going on. And it's like, it gets cold. Don't let LA fool you.
That's like
we know what's up.
It can't be that cold. It really can't be that cold. 50 degrees is like, I'm not saying I'm about to walk outside in like a t-shirt at 50 degrees, but I'm going to walk outside with like a light jacket maybe.
I don't know.
I might still throw on the bubble if I got a t-shirt on underneath it.
And then there'd be a breeze or something. I don't know, man.
That was like
I need a coat and some heavy socks. I don't know. I don't know.
Like a coat?
I needed a coat.
I don't buy that.
They be having their days.
But then you could wear like hoodies when it's warm too, people was telling me.
It depends because it's dry out there. Like, New York we're islands, so it's humid, muggy temperatures, whereas like out there it's just dry. So you could be baking in the sunlight on the same day, on the same block, and just step into the shade and then like you need a jacket. It's very strange. Well, it's strange to me. I'm from New York, so it's like I don't ever really know how to pack my bag for LA because I never know what the tea is for real. So
that was me in Florida in January. I went down there. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go down there and it's gonna be warm. It's gonna be nice. And then I got down. I still packed like sweatshirts too because I always pack like a sweatsuit, right?
Yeah.
But like I got down there, I'm like, God damn, it's cold as shit. And it was like 50 degrees. It was cold for Florida. You know what I'm saying?
That is cold for somewhere that I'm expecting to be hot. Yes, that's cold.
Well, I'm glad we got you back in New York. I'm glad we got you back for like this is very short. I don't know how many week periods you're back, but we finally got you back and we got you finally on the show. Because I've been like, through shout out my guy Deontay. Deontay has been sending me all your stuff for so long now, and I've been like, yo, I love everything that she's got going on. I love the project, and I was like, and Deontay was like, she's a star, and I'm like, I see it. I'm like, I see it, and I love like even I don't have the picture up here of the album anymore, but like the whole album aesthetic and like everything that like you curated around it, I really loved.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Since like this is my first time getting to know you, right? How did this all really begin for you, like this musical journey? Like how long have you really kind of been taking this seriously?
Oh, I mean, well, I've been like singing and making songs like forever, my whole life. So, I started recording many moons ago. I was fresh out of school and I just bought a mic and learned from YouTube how to like mix my own sessions, like engineer my own sessions, mix my own songs, and I just really kind of built it from the ground up. This is always something that I've always just done and that I've always known that I wanted to do. So as soon as I was able to do whatever I could to take that into my own hands, I just did. And, nothing happened overnight. It took time. I've made a lot of music and, kind of, found my way until I got, into my little pocket, of my sound and my vibe. But this was just always something that I wanted to do. It was never like a plan B or anything else.
Right. Do you produce yourself? Did you produce yourself?
I do produce some, but everything that you've heard is all produced by my producers. They're a duo. They go by Aura.
Aura. Shout out to Aura. Shout out them.
Yeah, big shout out. So yeah, that's Chad Paul and Dante Carter. They together they're Aura. So they've produced everything that you've heard, pretty much all of my music that's out. And yeah, it was just like just a natural thing. It just kind of happened. So
why locking in with just like I mean, it's two producers, but like you know, why lock in with just like one?
It just worked. It just worked. When we found each other, I had like did something on one of their beats, and it just made sense. I don't know how to explain it, but it was kind of like that thing as an artist where you think like, I wish I knew somebody that made beats like this or that could make something like this. And then they were that for me. Okay. And then turns out I was that for them. Like, so they had been making beats and stuff, but maybe people didn't understand like what to do with them or where to kind of take them or where to go with them. And it was like, I was just that artist that kind of really just heard exactly what it needed. And we just all felt the same way about each other. And we were like, yo, like this is fire. And they pretty much proposed to me. They were like, look, let's make a whole EP. We'll produce everything. And, you just, write, do whatever you want to do with the music. And, we'll just put it out. And that became Hello. So it was just a thing. It was all natural and organic. And that was just the flow of it. And we really believed in it and stuck with it. And here we are. So
where are they from?
One of them, Dante, he's from the Bronx.
Oh, okay.
And Chad, he's from Virginia originally, but he's down in Atlanta.
And they're a duo.
Yeah, they're a duo. And what's funny is...
Trying to figure out how that works.
Yeah. What's funny is when we were creating Hello, we were doing this all virtually. And this was before the pandemic. Like, this was before all of that.
Y'all was Zooming before Zoom was a thing.
Because I mean, I'm in Staten Island, and anyone that knows New York knows that Staten Island and the Bronx are like the two polar opposite ends of New York City. So, like, even though Dante's in New York, I really never saw him. So our whole relationship was all over like FaceTime all the time. And we would just, like send files back and forth. They send me stuff. I'm recording stuff in my house. They're doing stuff in their house. And, we would just do like that. And then for a while, it was like once a year we would all link up together. We go down to Atlanta and we'd all just like, have like a, like our own little camp or like our own little, whatever. Just, we're just gonna like make music and stuff. And but now that things have like progressed, we've seen like this past year, we've seen each other more physically than we ever did before. Right. Because now it's like, all right, now we have the time to really...
Which is fire.
...be together, like physically and really like create. So that's like really exciting. So we're doing more things in like real time in that way than just like over the phone and stuff. So it's exciting.
The Staten Island to like Bronx thing is mad funny because I know... Rob, stop shaking your head, bro. Rob. I need to get him a mic, but Rob's girlfriend is from Staten Island.
Okay.
So I get that, but also it's like working with someone being from Staten Island and the Bronx is like, I'm not gonna take that like 2-hour trip up to wherever they are. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna just hit them on FaceTime.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
And it's not even so much the actual length of time. I mean, if we're not considering that it's like crazy traffic, but it's the tolls. Like, the tolls are crazy. Like,
right.
It's just a million, like, things you gotta pay, like, from here to from, like, Staten Island to the Bronx, but whatever.
Have you ever paid those tolls?
Yeah, I've paid those tolls. But, I mean, I try not to do, like, it all the time. Like...
How much is it, Rob?
Well,
how much are the tolls? Come on, just tell me. I'm not gonna judge you.
If you're not a Staten Island resident, it's crazy. But if you're a Staten Island resident, they actually, like...
There's, like, a discount.
Oh, yeah.
That's a thing?
Oh, yeah. Because, I mean, you live on the islands. Like, you have to go home.
Right.
But if you're, like, not a resident of Staten Island, the toll's a little crazy.
So when you were making this project, right, obviously this is your first project under Warner, which, like I said, I love, like, the concept behind it. Like, even when I first got sent like the Fabio foreign video that you did, I thought it was so cool how like stylistically it was done, and like even like with the portraits of like the high school stuff, it like was really like it was giving like my fifth, sixth grade high school pictures being mailed to me and like opening and being like, these shits is, oh my God, who told them to put this background on this picture? That's what I was given. But I liked it so much because it had that high school vibe, but also like, I don't know, it just brought back like that certain type of like nostalgia through the video of like like the different backgrounds of like how pictures would look and like the yearbooks and like all the like the awkwardness, but also kind of like funniness that came with that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of embody this like idea of like the it girl, or because originally when I created the video was actually already done before Fabio got on the song. So when I originally created it, I was just it was just like a prom queen by herself, and all these like photos and stuff. And I was just thinking of like just that it girl in high school that was so good at everything that like you just hated her. Like it's just like, oh, why is she so good at everything and whatever, so because the song's called Brag, so it's like,
right.
I don't know. I just went to that place, so it just kind of went from there, and and then Fabio got on it, so it was like only natural to pop him in there as the prom king, and it all just worked.
Did you literally like pop him in there? Did you guys film that?
No, we did. We shot that scene together, and
that would have been mad funny if you just popped him in there, like just.
I mean, I kind of did with the yearbook one,
right?
Anyway.
With the yearbook part of it, yeah,
because that was already because that one was like already done, but I was able to just get his footage and then, make him a little place on the page, but yeah, we shot that one together. And funny story, I shot everything on my phone. And I had an iPhone 7 at the time. So, like,
wait,
here
what?
I am.
You shot the whole video on iPhone?
Yeah.
That's impressive.
All my videos. So, Brag, Sailor Moon, Bitter, and Crazy Down. All those videos.
Shot on iPhone.
Were shot on an iPhone 7.
You have a sponsorship yet?
Not yet.
What the fuck? Yo, you gotta be on those ads. Like, the ads that you in the tunnel in Brooklyn, like the big iPhone ad. It's like taken on iPhone. It should be a music videos playing there.
Yeah, it should be.
Cause that's impressive. I didn't even know that. look at him. I didn't even know that was that music video could even look that good being shot on an iPhone. That's awesome.
Thank you. But yeah, so I had my iPhone set up, and I had this like tiny room in my old apartment, and just like screen and some lights, and like a tiny size version of like a set, and my iPhone, and I have him like performing to my iPhone, and it's like kind of like embarrassing, even though like I know it's gonna come out fire, like because I know what I'm doing, but like I'm sure like on his end he's probably like, what the hell is this? Like what am I doing? Like, but yeah, but I mean it came out like really cool. So
did he say anything about it?
No. He was totally polite and professional, and yeah, was a total sweetheart. But I'm sure in his head he was like, what the hell is this?
Like he's so used to like the big cameras with the big lenses.
Yeah, So, but it is what it is. I'm very different in my, approach and how I create, and but it's kind of just my stamp on things. My favorite thing to say is make it work. So I just make it work with like what I have, and
right.
Fuck it.
Right.
Yeah.
I always quote the Mariah Carey video. I'm gonna do the best with what I have, with what I got, with what I got, and then DJ Sus One hits a thing, and he goes, "Oh, that's how I feel all the time. I'm gonna do the best with what I have and what I got, whatever it is." But I feel that, and I think that's really cool. So. Do you think like even as your music continues to grow and as you get even bigger, are we gonna keep the iPhone trend?
I mean, I don't know.
Is this like your thing now?
I don't know, Apple. Should I continue to create all of my videos using an iPhone? Who knows? But either way, I will always be involved and play some kind of part in the creation of my videos, though. That's for sure. No matter whether I'm using that or, or whatever, or, a Kodak or anything. So, whatever.
Not you using my show to pitch brand deals. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's a new one. That's a new. I don't think anybody's ever come on here before trying to pitch a brand deal.
Well, then they weren't smart enough to take advantage of the opportunity.
You said that you had like a whole your video you had like a whole setup in your crib too. That's where you shot most of them.
Yeah, I've shot all of those videos I shot in my house.
Wow.
Yeah, so I will like record the songs in my room, and then I'll go in like the other little corner of a space in another room and shoot the video. So
I'm extremely impressed.
Thanks.
That's fire.
Thanks. It's a lot of work, but I love to do it. So, it's cool.
And it's all you.
Yeah, that's why I like to do it. I think I have a control issue. I think it's like, I just want it to look how I want it to look.
I feel that spiritually.
Yeah. But it's also it's just one of my many mediums of creating things. Like, I love arts and crafts. So to me, it's like digital arts and crafts, and I love that shit. So
you said you like arts and crafts?
Yeah.
Like what type of arts and crafts?
Like arts and like anything. What is arts and crafts?
Like, do you just go to Michael's? Do you just go to Michael's and you're just like the first thing you see? You just
I don't
crazy?
It's things. It's okay. Like if there's something that I want or that I need, and I either can't afford it or I can't find it, I will just make it. So whatever it is. So like in the case of my videos, I needed a whole set of things, and that I did not have or have the money to physically create. So I figured out how to do it in Adobe After Effects. And I used that to create a digital set that I could then digitally pop myself into, and then use a digital camera to then zoom in and out and manipulate it how I want and be my own cameraman also in After Effects by Adobe. So I just love doing that. I just love creating things with stuff that, I don't know. I like making stuff. I also made my lemon hat. Did you see my bitter video?
Yes.
The lemon hat.
You made that?
Yeah, I made that. I made the whole outfit, actually. It was a ghillie suit.
Okay.
You know what a ghillie
suit is
It's like a suit that looks like a bunch of leaves or like a bunch of...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I had a friend who used to own those. We used to go paintballing a lot. Yes.
So I basically took one of those and cut it up and made a thing, and then put lemons on it, and then I made a hat. And I made the paper lashes too. And... what else did I make? Oh, on the cover of Hello, I'm wearing a pillbox hat with zebra print on it. But I made that out of a cereal box because I didn't have a pillbox hat that could match my zebra outfit. So then I painted it.
I need to look at the cover again.
Yeah.
I need to look. No, now that. Wait a second.
I made that out of a cereal box. It was a Captain Crunch box, to be exact.
Nah, that's fucking with me now. I'm dead ass.
Yeah.
That is. Do you have like a behind the scenes?
I have
photo?
like a clip of it. You know what's really funny? So because here's like the actual dilemma of the reality of this, right? So I'm usually the one that's creating all this stuff by myself, and most of the time I'm filming this stuff with my phone, so there's no one around usually to capture said BTS, because I'm already capturing stuff on my phone. Most of the times I'm by myself. So I do, however, have a video of me showing the hat, and you can see the inside. It's made of paper and like
Can you see
cardboard.
the Captain Crunch guy on it?
You can't know, but you see like the ad that was on the back of the box.
Got
like
it.
You can see that. And you can see that it's, it's hand painted. Like when you hold it up, you can see there's like tape in there.
Yo, I can't even tell that that's hand painted.
Hell no, you can't, because I paint good.
And you paint?
Yeah, I paint. I actually do paint.
That's crazy.
I
used to paint.
I do paint.
I used to paint quite a bit.
Yeah, I do paint. I used to do my own acrylic nails. I used to do a lot. Well, I even used to, but I do things.
Did you make the animated cover for this?
What do you mean? And how it moved when it moved? No, I did not. Thank you, Warner.
Thank you, Warner,
for animating it for me, because I was very busy. Because now I do more. See, that's the thing now. Now I'm like really busy doing like actual like real life like singer stuff. So
what's real life singer stuff?
Like being on a plane all the time. Yeah. And you know, and doing boot camp, you know, I've been having to, you know, like work out and run and sing and do all that stuff at the same time and like, you know, prepare myself for war.
Wait.
So
work out, run and sing all like are you
do
like running
everything, whatever physically strenuous thing you could think of and sing.
Like that's actually a thing?
Yeah. Maybe never mind. Shh. Ooh, that's my song.
Yo, is that your? Can you hear that in the? Can you hear that on the mic?
Oh, I'll call you back, Dad. Huh.
I thought that was her.
No, that's my actual. That's my phone.
Ringtone.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm interrupting my own interview.
I'm not surprised by the song choice. Not
okay.
I am surprised that it wasn't up, but I'm not surprised by the song choice. I forgot where we just were.
We were talking about the secrets that I probably shouldn't be telling y'all about.
Too late. We're talking about them now. So like you be running and doing physical activity, and they be making you sing at the same time.
No one makes me do anything because no one can make me do anything. But I choose to do these things because
sounds painful.
It will make me so. And what is not painful that you have to do to get what you want? Sometimes you got to do stuff, and that's what I've been doing. So yeah.
So you're like running on a treadmill.
No, I've been running outside. I've been physically running outside.
So you're running outside.
I run outside.
And you're singing.
Yeah.
You're just waking all Staten Island up.
Yeah. Well, I go by the water. I live by the water, so like I go run by the water and
waking all the seagulls up.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. And I do that. There's some guys that've been like working on a boat down there. And like the last like couple times, like one time I was down there and I was like practicing my little boom cat and I was singing, I was doing my little routine or whatever. And then at the end they came out of the boat and they were like, yay. And when I went back, like the next day, like I was just running and like doing like suicide drills and like stuff. And then they saw me again. They were like, no show today? And I was like, no, not today. But
if anybody in Staten Island there's just like mystery woman the hollering and running at the same time. Yeah. It's her.
Yeah, it's me.
It's her.
Yeah. The first time I did it really kicked my ass. It's like really hard.
Because you're like letting go of all the air. Like
yeah, but it strengthens your lungs. It's like opening up your lungs and you know, like anything else, you know, you exercise, you know, you start using it, you start opening it up and you know, you just get stronger and just get better. You know, I want to be the best I could be. So, you know what I'm saying?
That's impressive. I'm going to write that down for later. You'll never see me outside doing that, though.
Oh, listen, I understand.
I have a treadmill in the house. I'm right there, inside. No fisherman is going to be giving me compliments at all. I also, with the project, like, we got a little away from the Fabio part, but why Fabio for the only feature and why no other features and why nobody else on it with you?
He wanted to get on the song.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, the EP was pretty much already a done deal. And to be totally honest, like, I don't need anybody on any of those songs. Be totally real. But he wanted to get on the record, and I heard where he was coming from with it. And I was like, all right, cool.
There's something different.
Yeah, and I like that for him as well because it wasn't a drill beat. Like it's not a drill song. You know what I mean? Everyone knows him for being a drill artist. So I was actually like really delighted to kind of like be a part of that like moment where he could kind of just showcase himself doing something a little different. And I'm an R&B girl, so it's like, you know what I mean? It's different, but it was cool, and I really appreciated it, and I appreciated that he. You know, he liked the song. He wanted to get on it. So, again, the project was a done deal. So I wasn't looking for any features, but you know, I'm all here for just organic happenings and things just happening as they should, and you know, it happened exactly how it's supposed to happen, and it's a bop.
It is.
So
it is.
Yeah.
How did you and Warner? How did that situation begin? How did that happen? It's Why'd everybody laugh?
No, but you know, it's actually it's kind of like a blur. Like I don't even remember now like what led up to it, but I know my A&R she sniffed me out and wasted no time, like did not hesitate from like, from the moment I guess she discovered me to then getting in touch with my management and flying from California like within less than 24 hours and like like it was like I'll be there, like I'll see you tomorrow like type of thing. And
that's fire.
Yeah. It's very impressive. And but she came.
New Yorkers, we're not too easily impressed by a lot of things.
No, but it was also just it was the sense of urgency, but also because she just really believed in what she saw,
nice.
And what she heard, and she liked it like so very much and believed in it so hard. She was just like, I'm coming, and really, just kind of made me one of those, like, she gave me an offer I couldn't refuse, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and I was already in a place with my career where I was just ready to kind of take it to that step, and as much as I do on my own independently, it's nice, and I think it'd be nice to have a real team and business behind my bigger business behind my business, and it just all lined up, and everything just was right, and it worked out. So here we are, and Warner's been shout out to Warner. Warner's been very good to me. So yeah, and this is only the beginning. So you know what I'm saying?
Only the beginning.
This is only the beginning. We haven't even scratched the surface, sweetheart.
Your Italian accent needed a little work though.
Oh, no. I didn't even put on my Italian accent. This is just me being New York. Nah, I didn't do the Italian yet. Chill.
Can you?
Can I? Listen.
I know you're from. Don't do the sound.
We not. This is not an audition for, cartoon voices. Nah, I could do. But I'm not gonna do it right now.
It was okay.
Nah.
7 out of 10.
Listen, yeah, it'll when it's right, when it's supposed to happen.
When it's right.
Yeah.
When you end up in like the next Sopranos film or something.
Listen, I could be Sicilian. I heard they're brown.
You looking at the camera for another brand deal?
I don't know, whatever.
So what's next for you after this, right? So you said we're only scratching the surface. So what are you hoping? What's next right now? What are we working on? Obviously the project's out now, so everybody got to go digest that, enjoy that, love that.
Yeah, digest it, spread it around, tell your peoples, play it really loud, then play it again, and brace yourself because I'll be hitting the road from when is it, June into August. I'll be on the road. So,
June till August?
June till August. Yeah.
June till August.
Yeah, from June to August. I'll be on the road, so look out for that. Follow me all on everything so you can stay update on everything because, I don't know if something changed. This video will not tell you that.
Right. I mean, I could just put like a big like...
You could.
Right here. But if there's nothing when I'm doing this,
yeah,
it means nothing's changed.
All right, yeah.
So you go on a tour?
Yeah, it's dead ass a tour that I'm doing, and I'm doing it, and it's my first one, and I can't believe it.
You look a little nervous.
No, I'm not nervous at all. I'm actually really, really like just itching to get in front of people because like from the pandemic into now everything's like coming back, and I really just want to connect with people. Like my last couple shows, people were actually singing the songs back to me. I never experienced that until like recently. It was the coolest thing ever. Like they knew the words and I was freaking out in my spirit, and I just want to go everywhere and do that like all the time. I mean, I don't care if they know the words or not, but I want to sing the words to them. You know what I mean? Like I just want to connect with them. I'm just tired of all this digital bullshit. Like, you know. Like, I mean, no offense, I know we're on YouTube.
Yeah, we're watching. We're watching this on YouTube.
But it's just a different thing. I think us as, you know, musicians and singers and artists and all that, it's that's where it's at, or at least that's where it's at for me. Like, you know, just that real life energy and interaction and stuff. It's really cool.
Word.
So I'm excited.
I'm excited for you.
Thank you.
Well, congrats on the tour.
Thanks.
Congrats on the project. I'm looking forward to seeing what comes next, you know what I'm saying? Since we've only just scratched the surface of what you're doing and what's going to come after this, too.
Yeah. We've got some more music coming, but, you know, buy tickets first. And then you get new music.
How many? There are a certain number of tickets that you're trying to sell before you
just
drop something?
buy all of them. Buy all the shows that I'm doing. Just buy all. Just come.
Do you have a New York show?
I do. I have a Brooklyn jaunt, and do I have another one? I think there's. Oh, in Prospect Park. Yeah.
Nice.
Brooklyn's.
Yeah. Buy those tickets. Get new music. Simple.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you being here. Let the people know where they could follow you at. Anything else you want to let them know? Any other brand deals you want to pitch? This camera right here.
Boom. Hello. My name is Laya. That's Laya. Not Layla, not Laya. Don't call me that. Stop it. Cut it out. It's Laya. Also, Laya Face is where you can follow me. That's at Laya Face. That's not my name. That's my @ name. So Laya Face, at Laya Face, you can follow me. But don't call me Laya Face. Don't put Laya Face on a flyer. It's not my name. But my name is Laya, and I have an EP called Hello, and it's out now. It's already in your phone. Whatever app you use to listen to music, it's already in there. So just look it up. It's R&B. It's really good. If you don't like R&B, it's still really, really good. And you really should listen to it and check it out before, like, I blow up and go crazy and be like, oh my God, like, I should have just listened to it. I don't know. But yeah, do all that. And I got more music coming and stuff. And check out my videos because I made them on an iPhone. What other girl, singer, whomever, girl or not, like, come on now. Come on now. Recorded it myself. Did the video myself. I make hats out of cereal boxes. I make paper lashes. Okay, I do my own makeup. I style myself. I buy stuff from Shein. And yeah, fuck with me. Check me out. What? Oh, it was the 17th? Oh, June 17th. Sock It To Me, my cover of Sock It To Me, that was originally on Amazon because it's an Amazon original. And it was only on Amazon until June 17th, where it will be everywhere on everything. So you'll have like no excuse not to be playing it, like all summer and all fall and all, you bless you, and all winter and all next year. And you know, shout out to Missy Elliott for making like a super awesome song that I was just had the pleasure of singing, and I hope she thinks it's cool.
Tweet at her. She tweets back.
Yes, I've experienced that actually. She liked one of my tweets once, and I kind of freaked out. But
then you gotta tweet her the song.
Listen. I don't want to be just blowing up, you know, her mentions. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I try to let her live, you know what I mean? But she know how I feel. She know how I feel.
She know how you feel.
She know how I feel.
She know my heart.
She know.
Well, June 17th?
June 17th.
June 17th.
On everything. Sock It To Me. Bow.
Movie. Viral. Go follow her. Go show her love. Go run up that EP. Yeah. Love is free. Support is free. Tour is not free, but y'all gonna buy those tickets anyway, so what does it really matter?
It's not a lot of money.
It's not a lot. Yeah.
It's not.
Get some free music. You buy the tickets. You unlock music. Simple. Laya on the radar. Till next time.